Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining our online CFE exam review course. We are very happy that you are going to be part of this 4 weeks exercise where we are going to go over all the topics related to the fraud examination and get you all certified within 4 weeks. Usually we conduct our courses over 4 days, where every day we cover one subject and then you can take the exam for it in the evening. But now, thanks to this process that we are starting for the first time, we are doing an online course where we are going to cover one subject over 1 week, then you take the exam over the weekend. So let me explain to you how it's going to happen. We are going to have 3 days every week. We cover the topics during these 3 days, and then over the weekend, you take the exam. So my suggestion, you take the exam over Friday morning or Friday afternoon. But why I suggest Friday? Because in that case, we can correct your results because CFE will be open at that time, and we can get you the result of your exam the same day. So in case you couldn't pass the exam on Friday, you can take it again on Saturday. As a part of this course, everyone got a chance to take and retake every section of the exam 3 times free of charge. After that, you have to pay $100 to retake the exam. So this is why our system is very simple. We give you 3 days a week, every week 2 hours. Also, you need to go over the questions and answers. So every section we finish in the class, you go answer the question for it in the CFE prep course. And then after that, you are going to take the actual exam on Friday morning, or maximum by 7 p.m. you take the exam. We get you the result. If you pass, congratulations. If in case you didn't pass the exam, you have Saturday again to take it again. So Saturday, you can study the whole day Saturday, review the information, and then take the exam again. So in that way, you will be able to clear every exam in 1 week. By the end of the 4 weeks, you are certified. I'm so happy to tell you that we have more than 700 delegates so far past the CFE exam with us. So we have huge success rate for so many of these delegates, and our global passing rate is more than 85% of our delegates, they pass the exam with us. So also for you, we want to make sure that you are gonna pass the exam in the same way. Now, let me explain to you exactly what is the CFE exam. The CFE exam, we have 4 sections. Every section is 2 hours exam. The exam is not like before where you have timer for the questions. No, you are gonna have 2 hours exam. You are gonna have 100 questions, and you need to finish the 100 questions within the 2 hours. Now, the exam is gonna be monitored. The meaning, there's a camera gonna monitor you from your laptop. And you need to activate your camera, and I will explain to you later how you do that. So there's a camera you need to activate from your laptop. Also, there's another thing you need to activate on your laptop for CFE to be able to monitor your screen, and you need to activate your audio. So CFE will be able to listen to you and hear the audio. So these are the things that you need to activate, and make sure you do the configuration before taking the exam. So the second part of this video, I'm gonna guide you step by step about what you need to do. And it's very important for you to start working on activating that over the weekend. So over the weekend, I'm gonna send you the step-by-step instructions how to activate the exam. And in that way, you are ready for you to take the exam. All the configuration is done. You need to do it. So in that way, nothing will stop you from taking the exam. Now, the CFE exam is 4 sections. We have the fraud prevention and deterrence, we have financial transactions, we have fraud investigation, and we have legal elements of fraud. Again, every one of these exams, they are 2 hours. You have 100 questions to take them. Once you take any one of them, we can get you your result quickly during the class. After the class, it will take 5 business days. So this is why we recommend you to take it during the class. Don't say, I will wait. Later, you will forget the information. Now you are not that busy, you are home, you can actually take advantage of it and take the exam. Now, when we are speaking about our online CFE review course, for your course, this is the final agenda for the course. So we are gonna start our investigation, the first section, on April 19. We are gonna go from 6 to 8, 2 hours. So during these 2 hours, the way that I decided to structure this course is gonna be completely different than any course all over the world. We have give you your material, your training material, and your training material is highlighted. This is the only training material in the world that's highlighted. The meaning, usually CFE will say, just give them the material, make them bring their highlighters, and they will highlight it in the class. we decided to make it easy for you. We already highlighted your material. And I'm gonna go here inside the class, in the online class, and I'm gonna go over the highlighted material. 1 point by 1 point. We are gonna only discuss the highlighted issue because the highlighted issues are a question in the exam. And we are gonna explain them for you in English and every term in Arabic as well. So in that way, you will be able to take notes and go step by step. So you need for every class to prepare your study material, get into this video and attend it. Now, in case you miss any of these sessions, don't worry about it, because what's gonna happen, all these sessions are gonna be actually recorded. So we are gonna record all these video sessions, so later you will be able to watch them on your own time. So in that way, you will have them for any time to be able to go over them 1 time, 2 times, as many times as you want. Now, for our sessions that we are deciding to do here, we decided to do it in this way, where we do 6 to 8, 6 to 8, 6 to 8. And after that, in Ramadan, we are gonna make it from 4 to 6. Now, this timing is Dubai timing, Dubai time zone. If you are in other time zone, make sure you adjust to be able to figure out what is your proper time zone. So first we start with investigation, then we go to financial, then we go to law related to fraud, then we go to fraud prevention. So my suggestion from now until our class on Sunday, at least go over the CFE exam prep course and finish all the questions for investigation. I already sent you the video about how can you do this. Now, what you have paid for this class? You have, we have paid for you for 1 year membership with ACFE, which is $195. In case you are a member, we paid for your next year membership. We have paid for your CFE exam application, which is $400. We have paid for your CFE exam prep course, which is $995. We have paid for your CFE exam study guide, $300, and we have shipped it to you express overnight. In case you don't get your material by tomorrow, make sure you contact me on my private WhatsApp. The public WhatsApp that we have created for the group, make sure you don't mention anything in it unless it's a very important question. If you have any issue, send me privately. The WhatsApp group, the whole idea for us to share exactly the important idea, or for you to share that I took the exam and I passed the exam. That's good news to share. But anything else, if you have technical problems, if you have issues, just share it on my private WhatsApp. We don't want to bother everyone. We have more than 100 delegates in the class. So we need to make sure the WhatsApp kept for important announcement. Like, for example, I am certified, I passed the CFE exam. So let's see, out of the 100 delegates in the class, who's gonna be the first person to announce that he is certified. It's like marathon challenge. Let's see who's gonna win. Also, we have paid for your fraud examination manual, where you can access it online in your account. You can actually download the flashcards from your mobile devices, iPhone or Android. And also you are gonna get by the end of this class, a CFE certificate for attending the class. Now, only the delegate who will attend the live sessions, they are gonna actually get this CFE review certificate. If you attend less sessions, you will get less CBEs. So based on how many sessions you attend, the CBEs will be issued by ACFE. And finally, the full CFE exam review course, usually we do it over 4 days. Here we are doing it over 4 weeks. You are gonna get that as well. Usually this package, we sell it for around, $4,000 when you are attending our classes. So here with the online course, you have got it at cheaper price. All right, so now what we are gonna do, we are gonna explain to you what you need to do to take the exam. So to take the exam, you need to go to our website called exam.acfe.com. Of course, all these instructions, I will send them to you step by step. You can actually have access to them. But here, I'm just creating a special video for you to explain to you what you need to do the setup. So first, you go to exam.acfe.com. And after you do this, look what are the steps that you need to do. So let me stop this and let me share with you another window. So after you go to acfeexam.com, you need to enter your username and password. Which username and password? The same one to enter to your ACFE account. And after that, you are gonna see this examity, which is actually the actual software used by ACFE for you to take the exam. You need to follow certain setup to be able to configure your accounts. And look, the setups are very clear. Number one, you need to create your profile. Number two, you need to conduct a check on your system. This software can be only used with Chrome. So if you don't have a Chrome, you need to download Chrome. Chrome is very important. Then after, first you create your profile, then you create your system check. You check your system. Then you start a demo. After that, you don't need to request exam key. We already have your exam keys. We are gonna give you your exam keys. After that, when we give you your exam keys, you can go here on top and saying enter exam key. And at that time, you need to actually enter the exam key. Here I was not logged in, so I'm gonna log into my account. All right, see, then you can enter your exam key. So the exam keys we will give you 4 exam keys. Every exam key for one section. You only enter that exam key for the actual exam that you are going to be taking. So when should you take the exam? You should never take the exam before we finish the classes. You will not pass the exam. Don't say, oh, I will try my luck. You only have 3 free chances. So you need to take it by that time. Don't take it before. All right, so this is very important. Don't take it before. Now, let's continue. When we are speaking about taking the exam here, look what you need to actually do. First, you need to create the profile. So how can you create the profile? You click create the profile, then you need to start actually filling section by section. So first, exam requirement. You need to fill the time zone. Then after filling the time zone, you need to actually enter your information. So let me do it with you step by step so you know exactly how the process will go. So number 1, you need to actually select your time zone. Which time zone is based on your time zone? So if you are in Dubai, you select Dubai. If you are in Oman, you select Oman. Why it's important to select your proper time zone, or try to find which time zone you are in and select something similar. Sometimes if you are in Oman, in Dubai, there is no Dubai, there's Abu Dhabi, for example. So why it's important to select that? So when you take the exam, you take it on your time zone. There is no need for you to schedule the exam. You can take the exam 24 hours, but it's very important to select your time zone. Then you need to enter your phone number. Look, this system is not so much smart. So if I enter 971, and then it will not allow me to continue until I enter 055. So if you have 0 or you have code, you need to make sure this is gonna create a problem for you. So make sure you enter even the full code that you have. Usually I enter 97155, no need for the 0, because 0 is only if you call direct, but the system will not accept it. So try to make sure you configure that and enter it properly. This maybe will stop you. So I'm just telling you as a warning. All right, after I finish this, what do you need to do? You need actually to upload your photo ID. The meaning photo ID, it's not your photo. I know your photo is beautiful and you know you can upload it, but this is not the time. They require photo ID. They need your passport, they need your Emirates ID, they need whatever ID you have. So here you need to upload your ID. You need to take a photo of your ID, then upload it here. Why they need it? So later when you are taking the exam, they will ask you, you need to show us the same ID, so in that way they know it's you who's taking the exam. Then you need to actually complete these security questions. So you select whatever security question you want and you answer it. Make sure you remember your answers here because they are going to ask you about it later. Then after you do this, you go down here and you need to enter this information you enter here are very critical. These are the information that they'll allow you to use to enter the exam. They will require your first name. All of them should be no capital letter and should be all together. Like if your name Abdullah Ahmed, you need to enter Abdullah Ahmed as your first name all together. There are no spaces, there is no caps, all small letters. And then you need to enter your first name and last name together, also with no spaces. Then you re-enter them again. These are very important. These are the information that they will require from you later for you to be able to access it. So this is what they will require from you later. So this is very important. All right, now after you complete this step and this step is completed, you will see here a check, 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 check. Everything is completed. By the way, I will send you instructions step by step how to do this. I'm just showing you now in a video, so in that way you understand the issues. So you don't send me later a question saying, how can I do this? After you do this, you go back to the dashboard. And after that, you can click check the system requirement. So they need to check that your webcam is working. You need to check that your map. So you can go next, and do the checking, making sure everything is working. If something is not working, they will tell you something is not working. Maybe you need to update your browser. Maybe you need to activate something. We will send you the link. In case you have any troubleshooting, you can go to the link and you can solve it, or you can send an email to the service provider or ACFE. We need to make sure you do the setup this weekend, so in that way, when the exam will come next week, you don't have any issue. Already everything solved for you. So this configuration is very important for you to do it over the weekend. All right. Now, then we go system check. After system check is finished, we go to the dashboard. Now in the dashboard, we have start demo exam. So with the starting demo exam, now you can see I didn't complete my profile, so I can start the demo exam. This demo exam will show you how the system will work. So you can select demo exam, then they will ask you, look in the demo exam what they ask you. Okay, they already have your photo ID. So they ask you, okay, can you please upload, show us the photo ID? So you show them the photo ID. Then they ask you, can you upload your photo? So in that way you take photo, they take photo for you live. So they take photo for you live. They take your photo ID, and then they make sure all the steps are there. You enter your information, then you can do a demo exam. When you do a demo exam, a window will appear. Don't close it, just minimize it. This window with this logo of the provider, Examity, just for them to be able to monitor your screen while you are doing the demo. So it's very important for you to do this demo to see how the exam will look like, how they are gonna monitor your screen, they are gonna monitor your camera, they are gonna monitor your audio. When you are taking the exam, it's mandatory that you don't have any material in front of you. You can't open a book. They are monitoring your camera. They are recording you. You can't talk. You can't open any screen on your laptop other than the exam. If you do any of that, you will be disqualified. The meaning they will not allow you to take the exam. And maybe they will take action against you in case you pass the exam using these methods, because they are monitoring everything. So make sure everything is controlled. Everything is managed. All right, so this is exactly the environment that we are speaking about here for the examination. You need to actually always enter your exam, and after that take every exam, and after that you will be able to get your result later from ACFE. We'll send you all the instructions to figure out exactly how to complete this process. Now, this is the first section we decided to cover, and all the information we decided to give you in the introduction. We will be sending you another video to explain to you about what are the tips for you to pass the CFE exam and what you need to do to prepare. That's another video. I will send it to you later. But now the main idea, let's go over and get understanding of the class. But I'm gonna stop now the recording. So let me get out of this.